Hi guys, welcome to my channel Happy High Tarot. In today's pick a card reading, we will find out what is going on in your future spouse's life right now. So for the first group, I have this light blue stone over here. Then this white stone for group 2. And the yellow stone for group 3. So feel free to pause the video over here, meditate on all your options, pick whichever one calls out to you the most. You'll find the timestamps in the comment section as well as in the description box below. So make your choice and let's get started. Hi group 1, so for those of you who chose the blue stone, let's find out what is going on in your spouse's life right now, future spouse's life right now. So the cards that came out for you were sacrifice, grief, not for you, adventures, and then from the tarot cards, the Two of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Swords, and Three of Wands. All right. Group 1, there's a very heavy energy of sadness in your future spouse's energy at the moment, with grief and Three of Swords both coming up in the same reading. With not for you over here, I feel like there was something that your future spouse was very hopeful about, some idea of yours, something that they were really rooting for, and it did not materialize. When I look at the energy of grief over here and then the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like with Two of Pentacles, your future spouse is someone for whom, I'm not saying that they're materialistic, but they do give some importance, due importance rather, to money, to how much wealth are they creating. Different ways through which they can expand themselves, through which they can grow, and of course there's nothing wrong about it. The thing is that with the Two of Pentacles being present over here and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I'm getting two distinct scenarios over here. So for some of you, your future spouse has recently been fired from their job. All right, they've lost their job, and that is what they are upset about at the moment. Because right now with sacrifice over here and not for you, it seems like they are going out, they're giving interviews, but they're not getting a positive response from anywhere. So they're feeling a bit stuck in their life and they're not liking how that feels. And they're wondering for how longer would they have to wait to get another chance at this thing again, to get another chance to jump back in the economy again, another chance to start making money again. And the second scenario that I was picking up on with the Two of Pentacles is that your future spouse does have one primary source of income, which most probably is a 9-to-5 job. And apart from that, over here with grief, there is something that they were trying to do on their own. They were wanting to branch out. So this was perhaps like their startup idea or something like that. And with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and not for you, they could have been on the lookout for an investor, but they did not get the funds that they wanted from anywhere. So nobody entertained their business idea in the manner that they had hoped people would, investors would. So they're falling short of funds to do this thing on their own, which is why right now they're feeling like although they have everything to get going, they have the, they have the manpower, they have the inventory, they have very good ideas and everything else, or maybe a couple of these things, but they do not have the kind of money that it takes to start a business. Or even if they have started it, maybe the work is stuck right now because they do not have enough resources to expand it. With the Three of Wands over here on adventures, your future spouse is a visionary. All right, they have a very clear idea of what it is that they want from their life. It's almost as if with adventures and Two of Pentacles over here, most of your future spouse's waking time waking time as in before they go to sleep, it goes in planning, plotting, analyzing, visualizing their goals. Okay, by the age of 30, this is where I should be, this is what I should be doing. By the age of 35, this is where I should be, this is what I should be doing. And it seems like something hasn't gone according to their plan. And that has taken them by surprise. And they're not liking how that feels. With adventures and then grief and the Three of Swords, your future spouse is not used to failure. All right, your future spouse is not used to what is happening to them right now, which is why the angst, the hurt, the grief, its magnitude has been amplified over here, with the energy coming out 2 times to tell us that that's how strong it is. Because with adventures over here and then Queen of Pentacles being in reverse, it seems like they're constantly, up until this moment, your future spouse's life has been very good. You know, they've had all sorts of vivid, good experiences, whether it was their education, whether it was like I said, their school life, their college life, even the first few jobs that they might have done. What is keeping your future spouse going, even in this moment of grief, is the community that they currently have around them. So this community includes their family, their closest friends. People are there to cheer this person on. Because with adventures, and then the Three of Wands, seeing your future spouse in this state is very unusual, even for their family, even for their friends. Nobody is liking this look on your future spouse's face. All right, nobody likes to see them like this, because usually with adventures over here, I'm being told that your future spouse is the life of the party. And someone who goes out of their way to spread happiness to other people. If at the moment is feeling very down in the dumps, of course, everyone is putting in extra effort to help your future spouse get out of this sort of like quicksand. So the good thing is that people have taken notice of the fact that your future spouse is upset, that there's something that's worrying them. And thankfully, your future spouse has very, very good people around them to cheer them on, to root for them, to tell them that it's just a phase, it'll pass, you have what it takes. And the fact that Three of Wands closes your reading and it started, your future spouse's reading, and started with sacrifice over here tells me that although right now your future spouse is stuck, they still haven't given up hope. They're sad, yes, but with Two of Pentacles over here, within no time, your future spouse's mind will start buzzing with new ideas all over again about, okay, fine, this did not work out, scratch that. What else can I do now? What is my plan B? What is my plan C? Where to from here? And this is the good thing about your future spouse. They fall back once, but they also know how to get back up on their feet. And these people, when you will meet them, you will also fall in love with them, because that's how incredible they are. They're so supportive, they're so loving. And with Not For You after grief, I feel like the biggest thing that these people are doing right now to cheer up your future spouse is to help them realize that, okay, look, if you did not get this job, or if somebody did not chip in this business idea of yours, it's probably because this was not meant for you. You know, that job probably was not meant for you, or maybe there still are some things that you can fine tune in your business idea. Maybe then you'll get the kind of money that you want. So there are a lot of people to motivate your future spouse. And it shows, because they will be back up on their feet in no time. Maybe, this grief that we're picking up on, it's not going to last for more than like 2-3, I'm being told to say days, but of course for some of you it can be weeks, 2-3 weeks tops. Because this is a lot of hurt, so 2-3 weeks. But people can, people tend to be sad about something for years and years and years. Your future spouse, this is a warrior out and out. And I think that is why, like I said, in a matter of 2 to 3 weeks, they'll be back to, okay, what now? What next? Another thing that's upsetting your future spouse right now in this whole scenario about, the job not working out or the business idea not working out is because with Queen of Pentacles in reverse over here in adventures, it seems like your future spouse is at that point in their life wherein they were ready to settle down, to look for a spouse, to start a family. And now suddenly there is this barrier, blockage that has come. And that is also something that's adding to their grief, that that the job should have been mine right now, the business should have been up and running by now, so that I could have embarked on that new adventure of my life, which would have been my marriage, which would have been settling down. So now those things are going to have to take a back seat, unless and until like I find that stability again. But they will. And when you meet your future spouse, I don't know if you've already met them or not. If you have, you'll know that, okay, yeah, this really is what's going on in their life right now. But if you haven't, they look back at this time, they might tell you about this time in their life, but I can give it to you in writing. There will be a smile on their face when they recount this episode in front of you. And that will be the mark of a warrior. Because, not even an iota of like that sadness or that, I wish on their face. Nothing of that sort. Great. Okay, your future spouse might have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in their charts. Alright, group 1, so these are all the messages that I have for you right now. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and hit the bell icon when you do so. You can also follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings and message me there, or on my email ID to book a personal reading with me. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi group 2, if you guys chose the white stone, let's find out what's going on in your future spouse's life right now. So the cards that came out for you are deception and envy, despondence, by the book, relaxation, the Fool, 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands, and the Star. All right. Okay, this is rather interesting. Group 2, whoever your future spouse is, I just saw 12, maybe you guys keep seeing it as well. They have recently been backstabbed by someone that is super, super close to them. And when I say close to them, with by the book over here and despondence, I feel like this is someone in their family. And I don't think it's a relative. I feel like this is some overarching maternal or paternal figure who always wants everything to happen according to them. And your future spouse is not being given the kind of liberty that they would want to branch out. With Fool and 7 of Cups, with the Fool and by the book actually, your future spouse's way of thinking is drastically different from their family's way of thinking. With by the book over here, your future spouse might belong to a family that is extremely, you can say, uptight. There's a fixed way of doing everything. They do not like anyone to deviate from what has been decided for them. Like if everyone in the family is a doctor, you too must study medicine. If everyone in the family is a lawyer, you too must go to a law school. But with the Fool and the 7 of Cups, the kind of person that your future spouse is, they do not like that. Your future spouse simply cannot be put in a box because they are a dreamer. With the energy of the Star over here, Aquarius's energy, and then 7 of Cups, there is no one thing that your future spouse would be okay with doing for the rest of their life. The kind of person that your future spouse is, they constantly want that stimulus, to feel alive, to feel like, yes, I have this one life and I've got to make the most of it. And I can see over here that your future spouse's way of thinking is pretty clear. Your future spouse feels like they've just got one life. They do not want to waste it doing just one thing for the rest of their life. Now, this does not mean that if you have just one profession, they're going to look down upon that. This is just their way of thinking. And in any case, with this heavy energy of the Fool and the Star, they are a bit, you can say, not traditional. They don't think the way that everybody else thinks. They're very, very unique. They're very quirky. They're the kind of person who marches to the beat of their own drum. So what went wrong over here is that with deception and envy and by the book, it seems like your future spouse had come up with an idea about what they wanted to do. The problem is that they took someone in their family in confidence. So they told someone what it is that they're planning to do. All right. And so, like I said, this can be like the oldest brother, the oldest sister, or even their mom. Like, okay, mom, I'm planning that this is something that I want to do. I'm planning to start my own thing. I've spoken to some friends. We're getting a gig someplace. Can be anything. And whoever this family member is, they are like, oh yes, go for it. That sounds amazing. We're going to support you and everything. But then this person went and told the other family member who is the problem figure in the... Okay, let me word that better. So let's say that it's for example's sake, okay, let's say that it's the father in the family who wants everything to be done in a specific manner. The mother is an ally, all right? So your future spouse goes to the mother and says that I've got a gig, I want to go there, this is what I want to do, I really like that. The mother says, oh yeah, good, I'm going to support you in everything. But then she goes and snitches on your future spouse, and she tells her husband. And the father then comes and says, that's not happening, not on my watch. I will disown you, I will do this, I will do that. You're bringing shame on us, you're bringing shame on our family, you're bringing shame to the community. How can you even think about doing something like this? And the worst part is over here that your future spouse is being treated as if they're some teenager, even though they're not. And they come from a very toxic family environment, by the way. And there is a 100% chance with relaxation, the star and the fool, that once they marry you, they might keep you as far away as possible from their family. Because, in fact, if you say things like, I want to meet your parents, I want to meet your siblings, I want to know more about you, I want to know about your lineage, they won't entertain these questions of yours. The kind of person that they are, in fact, if you probe them too much about their family, they might get very defensive. So if you have already met your future spouse, you can confirm this for me, that whenever you ask them about their family, they get very defensive because they have strained relations with their family. And because once they marry you, once they settle down with you, they would want peace, they would want a nice environment to start a family with you, to have kids with you, to raise a family with you. Like I said, with the relaxation and the fool, they would probably like to start from scratch. So don't be surprised if your spouse belongs to a particular city, has spent their whole life over there, but after marriage, they are very, very keen on you guys moving to a totally different corner of the country and living there and working from there. All right. It's because they know after this particular episode that is currently happening in their life, your future spouse has got a very good understanding that as long as they're living with their family, as long as they're unfortunately even considering their family as a secret keeper, because like how generally amongst siblings, we share stuff, and we expect them not to snitch on us. But that is not the case with your spouse, unfortunately. And what is sad is that with respondents over here, your future spouse's grief is being ridiculed. Your future spouse is being ridiculed for feeling sad, for expressing the fact that they were backstabbed. They're being ridiculed for it. Their dreams are being questioned. Their talents are being questioned. They're being called a fool to even dream in a different direction. But what I can see over here with relaxation and the star is that your future spouse is destined for great things. If they have a talent, it's not for, to like just be there. They're meant to do something with it. In fact, I won't be surprised if a couple of years down the line, your future spouse just, becomes very, 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 very famous. Because I can see that happening over here with the Star and the Seven of Cups. Something that is born out of their imagination, whatever this is, whether this is an original composition, whether it is a song, whether it is a book, whether it is some like breathtakingly, overwhelmingly good photograph, anything, it's going to bring your future spouse a lot of fame. And what I like about your future spouse's energy with relaxation over here is I feel like they already have this plan in mind. With deception and envy, your future spouse's family at the moment is feeling very content that they've crushed your future spouse's dreams, but they have zero idea that your future spouse is already they already have another plan that in fact might even be in action as we're speaking. Your future spouse already knows that, okay, my friend has already booked our tickets. 2 days from now, we'll be escaping the house, we'll be someplace else, we will go to that gig or whatever else it is. And another sad part about your future spouse's family is that this isn't something that has happened now. I feel like this toxicity has been going on for generations. And maybe it is on your future spouse to then break that generational pattern, to break that generational curse and go after what it is that they truly like. So yes, currently your future spouse is feeling a bit upset because they know how their family is, but then because it's family, somewhere you hope against hope that at least this time they won't fail me. But unfortunately, your future spouse's family at the moment seems to have failed them massively. But thankfully, that has not deterred your future spouse. Your future spouse is still pretty much clear about their vision, their dreams, their goals, their aspirations, and they will still be going after it. Amazing. Your future spouse might have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aquarius in their charts. Alright, so these are all the messages that I have for you right now, Group 2. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here and hit the bell icon when you do so. You can also follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings and message me there or on my email ID to book a personal reading with me. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi Group 3, if you guys chose the Yellowstone, let's find out what is going on in your future spouse's life right now. So the cards that came out for you are Victory and Success, Balance, the Fates, Voyage. From the tarot cards, we have the Six of Swords, Two of Cups in reverse, Justice, and the Three of Cups. Okay, if you've already met your future spouse, well, that's another thing. But in case you haven't, let me tell you with the Two of Cups in reverse over here, that your future spouse right now is single as Pringle. They're not dating anybody. In fact, with the Six of Swords and Two of Cups in reverse, they might have recently come out of a relationship that wasn't particularly good. It wasn't going anywhere. They were not liking it, so they decided to break up with whoever that person was. And so that's been done and dusted. With Victory and Success over here being the very first card, of course, right now your future spouse is in a great space in their life right now. Everything seems to be working out for them. With this representation of balance, I feel like if there were any energies working against your future spouse, such as bad colleagues at their workplace or a boss who loves dirty politics, whatever else it is, those enemies have taken a backseat right now. And it's like the path, the road ahead to success, to victory has been cleared up. The traffic jam has, it's no longer over there. A very interesting thing that has come out in your reading Group 3 is that with the Fates and over here and Voyage, whatever is happening right now in your future spouse's life, these series of events are basically what are intertwining their life with your life. Okay, so it's like right now, the universe is conspiring to bring you both in each other's lives. That is why every event that will take place in your life now for up to the next 3 months, you can say, and every event that will happen in your future spouse's life for the next 3 months are basically what will bring you guys in front of each other. And that's so interesting to just think about. With balance and justice, it's quite possible, and especially with voyage, that your future spouse might have recently won a case, a court case that was going on for a very long time. This could have been related to anything. With balance and justice, this could have been because of some disputed family property. And this is a specific message, only take it if it resonates. In case your future spouse is someone who's already been married once, then this could have been a divorce settlement that has finally come through. And the Six of Swords in that case would make sense. It's not like your future spouse right now has totally cut themselves off from their social life, because with Three of Cups over here, your future spouse right now does have a very active social life. They're going out, they're having fun, but they're not romantically getting involved with anybody. With justice and victory and success, your future spouse, you can say, is laser focused only on their career and their finances at the moment. I feel like with balance over here in Six of Swords, your future spouse belongs to a family wherein most probably they're the only person who's making money at the moment, and there are a lot of mouths to feed. There are a lot of people that they have to take care of. They fully understand the burden of this responsibility, but this is something that they're willing to do, and they're happy doing it. They're not complaining. However, they know, because this is a huge responsibility, they cannot just sit still and relax at one point that, okay, yeah, this much is enough. They have to keep going. They know it's an uphill battle, but it's a battle that they're ready to fight and win also, with victory and success. For a lot of you with voyage over here, it's possible that right now your future spouse is moving from one place to the other, and it's a big move over here with this water body. In fact, it can be an international move also. Maybe your future spouse belongs to one country and now they're going to another country to work, or they were working in some other country for some brief period of time and now they're coming back to their homeland. So either or. Your future spouse does not have a lot of friends. They keep their circle small. But I mean, that's fine, like quality over quantity. That is something that your future spouse believes in. I also feel like with this contrast over here of shadow and light, and then of course the justice energy coming out 2 times in this reading, your future spouse right now is, like I said, they're not looking for love. They're only focusing on their career and finances, but they're also making sure that they take out time for enjoyment, for relaxation, for their mental health, time to spend with their family, time to spend with their friends. So they're trying to maintain that work-life balance right now, which I think is good. And I think that if they learn how to maintain a work-life balance now itself, it'll help you guys when you get married, when you settle down. So you won't be complaining, that you bring so much work home and etc., etc. They won't give you that chance to complain. With voyage over here and the fates, whatever this move is that I just mentioned, like they're moving from one country to the other, because of this move, they might come in your life. And what I basically mean by that is, let's say that you're living in India, all right, and your future spouse was in America. So they are traveling to India within the next 3 months, and they might come in the same city. They might come in the city in which you're living, the state in which you're living, and you guys might bump into each other because of some socializing event, dating app, or maybe mutual friends or whatever else it might be. But one person is basically shifting to where the other person is right now, and that's how you guys are going to meet. And this is where the fate factor comes in. The move is happening at such a time wherein the receiver is well placed for this love offer to come in, and that's what's going to happen. And the good thing is that there does not seem to be any sort of baggage or any, like I said, that they're not with anybody right now. And even if they were with someone in the past, they're far ahead of that connection now. They've long since moved on from that person. So that again is good. What I also like about your reading is that with the fates over here and justice, whoever your future spouse is, they're going to be, I mean, it's like finally they will meet their match and finally you will meet your match. Everything that you don't have, they'll have everything that they don't have, you'll have. Basically, it's like two pieces of a puzzle that just fit together. You guys will complete each other. Now, I'm not saying that you're someone who needs another person or that they need another person. You want someone at this point, all right? And they also, well, they are not looking for anybody at this point. I feel like it's just something that'll happen. In fact, with the Three of Cups over here, you guys might just start out as friends or even colleagues, if this is someone who's coming to your company from elsewhere. And things will progress from there. So right now, your future spouse's life is full of excitement. They're winning things. They're moving on from past crap. They're having fun, spending time with their friends and family. They're traveling. They are basking in their success. They're attracting a lot of abundance for themselves right now. They're creating a lot of wealth for themselves. They're getting a lot of appreciation for the work that they're doing. So it's all good in your future spouse's life right now, all right? Everything is good. And I hope everything is good in your life too. In fact, with justice over here and balance, maybe a lot of what's going on in your future spouse's life right now might also be going on in your life right now. Maybe you too are single at the moment, only socializing with a limited set of people. You too are traveling places, having fun. You too are feeling very proud of everything that you've accomplished so far. You too have recently moved on from a relationship that wasn't going anywhere. So that's a total possibility. Alright, your future spouse might be having Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in their charts. So these are all the messages that I have for you right now. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and hit the bell icon when you do so. You can also follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings and message me there, or on my email ID to book a personal reading with me. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.